Welcome back to Sideshow, and I just got the wave beam. It only took one episode to get one power up compared to what I got in the past episodes.
Yeah. You think?
Yep.
As I was saying though, something that's probably going to get me frack.
Why can't I skill?
People trying to recruit you into their religion.
Are you talking about,
Earlier?
Yeah, so we went to this car care place.
Well, we got a free car checkup, free oil change if it needed it. I'm assuming mine didn't because the tag wasn't changed. Even though I only have to get it on the 1,000 miles to go.
Essentially we just went, it was a church that was giving out free,
car care.
Yeah.
Which, you know, more power to them. It's awesome that they do that. It's awesome that they're deciding to help the community like this. But I am an adamant non-believer. I have about as much interest in religion as Tony Stark does in believing that Thor is actually a god. You know, I'm not saying that you're wrong in believing in religion.
Believe what you want to believe.
Exactly, and they always talk about how God has this plan for you. But it seems like they can't believe that God's plan for someone might be that they don't believe in God. You know?
Yeah, like, it was essentially, you got just someone talking to you, but I had this person that would just sit there going like, oh, I'm not trying to force it on you. I'm not trying to force it on you. But then she talked for an hour, shoving the book in my face. Like, I wasn't being rude or anything, I was letting her talk, and I was responding, asking questions like a normal person would. But it just kind of got on my nerves that she's like, oh, I'm not shoving it on you, I'm not shoving it on you, when she clearly was. And it just, I don't know, I just don't like when people do that kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not bashing religion here, you know. You can believe what you want. If it makes you feel great and empowered that someone is there for you, that's fine, you know? But me personally, I believe what I want to believe, and I believe that my strength, my skills, and all that comes from me because I developed them. And on another note for that, I want to ask, why is it that God came first? I mean, I know that's a usual Bible thing. I mean, I don't know how to put it right now, but I mean, what's to say he came first? And like, he's always existed, it's like what it says or whatever. And I believe that everything has a beginning and an end. And that the only absolute is that anything that is born is going to eventually die. It's just nature, you know? You're created, you're born, you live, you die, you return to the earth. And that being said, I don't see how God could have always existed when nature states that you'd have to be brought into this world. So, I actually had an interesting theory while listening to people today, and that was...
Wait, while listening to people today, so you're saying that you don't listen to people normally? Wait, what am I... Oh, wait. I did want to go this way.
And what it was, what if the Big Bang created God himself, and from there, he created the rest of everything? That is actually a high possibility. You know, the Big Bang was his birth. I mean, if you're the almighty God, why not come into existence with a bang? What do you think?
I don't know, I'm just laughing at that. It's like the Big Bang was I'm thinking naughty. Or, I don't know. I'm sorry, people. Metroid Prime, the religious episode. Yeah, because Metroid has everything to do with religion.
Well, it does. You were just looking at shaman statues and...
No, that's worshipping the wrong race. That's a different thing. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, spider ball tracks.
Oh, speaking of which, for all of you, there's a video I urge you all to look up. It is the voice actor of, I believe, the Spectacular Spider-Man reading Spider-Man memes in the Spider-Man voice, and it is hilarious. It's like, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, opening a tuna can. It's just so much fun to listen to.
I'm already hearing the puzzle music, and all I did was scan something. Am I timed right now?
No. I mean, if you need to, turn it up a little bit, because...
No, I'm good. But, where do I need to go? Where do I need to go?
You know,
oh, duh, right there.
oh, and other news in this, I honestly can't wait for it. 10-2 was announced to be remastered and to be released alongside the remaster of 10 later this year. While, yeah, they're not doing anything to fix the script, which is what brought the game down a bit, I still enjoyed the game. I mean, some of the boss fights were really, really damn hard. Like, remember the flying worm where you're on the airship?
I don't remember having that much problem with that. I just remember the game being really, for me.
Yeah, because like a 10 is too mainstream for you.
No. A lot of people actually don't like 10 for different reasons. The only thing I liked out of it was the sphere grid, but going back to it now, looking at it, it's just,
The sphere grid was a pretty nice system, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, I'm dying. No, just get out of the ball. Get over there.
And to be honest about it, if you look at it this way, the sphere grid was so popular, it was somewhat put into 13.
Somewhat. I mean, honestly, I like the... I like it, but at the same time, I don't.
The Crystarium?
Yeah, from the first game, I liked it from the first game, but the problem was, it's like, oh, it's sort of set path. It does divulge later on to where you can pick where you want to go, but
yeah.
it's still set of what you're gonna do. I think the second game actually corrected it because you can choose what you want in the areas. I'm not sure how exactly that finishes out at the end of the games. I never really beat it yet.
Me either.
Honestly, I enjoyed 13, and honestly, I like 13 too, for what they did with it.
Honestly, I can't stand 13 for one reason, and that was just how linear it was.
Yeah, but then you get to chapter
11.
Yeah, the one all the way at the end of the game.
Yeah, and that only lasts for one fucking chapter, unless you're doing all the goddamn side quests like you did. That's as much as you get out of it.
Yeah, but if you do that entire chapter, like, wholly, I mean, you're not going to finish everything in the chapter the first time you're there, unless you're sitting there leveling up constantly. But if you immediately go to chapter 12, you're going to have issues. So unless you sit there and do chapter 11 a little bit, you'll be fine. You'll get a lot.
Yeah,
you'll get a lot stronger. Whoa.
Yeah, I done that one the hard way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what I can say I liked out of it was the Crystarium.
Hold on, let me see if he's... yeah, he's doing...
But...
Before I shot him, he's sitting there running, he just got stuck on the wall.
Another thing that I could say about me joy in, Final Fantasy 13 was Miss British herself, Vanille. She slips so badly on her accent. One moment she'll be talking all normal, and next she'll be sounding British.
But I don't know, just doing that chapter and getting like as strong as I could just made me feel awesome. I literally maxed everybody out. platinum the game, and I just felt awesome after doing it all because I could take down even the toughest things with ease. But just doing all
You
of
made
it.
the massive ass adamant toys.
Yeah, and even the final bosses and jump completely finished that game off on everything. It was actually one of the.
You know, I challenge you to go back to 10 when it comes out on the Vita.
I probably will because he just ran into the wall.
And I only say that because it's a remaster, it's not a remake. They're not redoing the script. Which means you'll get one of the best lines of all time.
I don't know. I haven't heard much if they're actually redoing the voice acting or anything.
Honestly,
They haven't said much about that.
Honestly, if they do, using the original actors, that would be nice, but only if they put more effort into it.
Because I know it's based on the international version, so you're gonna get all the extra bonuses that we never got, which obviously is a plus right there.
Yeah.
And like how with 1.5 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts are giving us Final Mix.
Oh god, I can't wait for that. Now, the only other thing I wish they would give us is the Final Fantasy Ultimate Collection.
I still say they're probably not going to do that anytime soon. Especially with the fact that they're re-releasing 10 and all of them, they're probably just going to be like, oh, nope. I mean, big collector's editions like that, the US just doesn't have a market for those.
And you know what I think is actually kind of fucking stupid?
What?
That's when you make Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, and now
I'm getting
that's,
attacked, I'm just scanning everything.
and now let's skip 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's remaster 10.
They were trying to get 5 on the DS, but apparently, according to them, they had problems, like the DS just wasn't technically able to handle it.
Then
or
put
something.
it on the 3DS and fucking Vita or something. I don't know.
They're actually porting it to iOS like, with updated sprites and stuff like that.
iOS.
And Android as well.
Biggest pet peeve. Apple products. I can't stand them. And at first, I will give the iPod because it revolutionized how we listen to music. Somewhat. Instead of running a shit ton of CDs and carrying them out to CD player, you just put them all onto this little tiny handheld thing and go. You know, no skipping, nothing like that. It was awesome. But a Mac? No thanks, I would take a PC any day. iPad? No. Give me an Android tablet or something. I just find...
iPad is just a bigger iPod, just bigger screen. I mean, the inclusion of 3G is awesome, but I got a phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what I truly can't stand is how everyone seems to shit their pants over the new product. Even though they have the last model still working perfectly good, they have to forsake it, drop $500-$600 just to get the new thing. And I honestly think that's really fucking retarded.
Everyone has their own market for it. I mean, the only flaw with your argument is that this episode's about to end. So I'm just going to say that, hey, everyone likes to buy these kind of products, and there's always going to be a market for someone. So, yeah, next time on Sideshow, we might talk about Apple, we might not, we have no idea.
Yeah.
See you guys then.